Okay, TV personality Melissa Rivers recently shared a candid conversation about adoption. Rivers says she was seriously contemplating adopting a child at the age of 54, and while she feels like she could take care of a child on her own, she has come to the conclusion that adopting a baby at her age may not be fair to the child. Ladies, can someone be too old to adopt a child?
How do we sit up here, though, and tell somebody when they're old or too young or whatever to do anything with a kid, with a whole human being? How do you tell somebody when they're the right age for that? Like, I feel so uncomfortable with this question, because then I feel like we're saying it's okay to tell somebody when it's okay to have a kid, when you're old enough to have a kid. Like, that's such a personal decision.
Yeah, I disagreed with this. I disagreed with, especially the age 54. My dad is a much older dad. He's 81. And my dad got all the energy, okay? This man is funny, and I just thank God that I've had these last 38 years with an incredible father. You know what I mean? Like, I did not feel like I lacked it. He had mad energy. Yeah. I actually think he had more energy than my mom. He was the one that took us to the park. Like, he did all these things with us, so.
How old was he when he had you? Because he must have been around my age.
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm 43 and I had Monaco, and people are sitting here telling me I'm too old.
When
Bitch,
your
in my face, please.
daughter is 38 years old, you will be 81.
Yeah, and I will be thriving.
I know, and I also think times have changed. You have people like Halle Berry, Janet Jackson, who have had kids in their 50s, and I just think 50 doesn't look like what 50 used to look like, you know what I mean? I think it's a huge difference. Papa Joe is 70-something. That's a huge, he is not an old guy. She need to talk to George Clooney about this.
Well, there is something known as a 40-year rule of thumb. This is per the Virginia Frank adoptive attorney. It's a policy stating that it can't be more than 40 years difference between the adoptive parent and the child if they want to adopt. But the thing is that I think people get caught up with
40?
adopting infants when you have so many kids in the foster system that's 12 and 14.
Yes, so
you could
true.
adopt an older child and really change their life than just looking at, I want a baby. You 54, okay, maybe a baby not for you. I see Monaco and I'm, ooh, here, take a Genie, take my boo-boo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now when she get 14, now we partying together. So I think when you're adopting and you're older, think about adopting the older kids. More than 60% of children in foster care spend 2 to 5 years in the system before being adopted. Almost 20% spend 5 or more years before being adopted, and some never get adopted.
Yeah,
so it's open for everybody.
And at the same time, in the nanny process, as we're hiring, I find that older women love the infants. After 2, they don't want to go there. So it's, again, what's right for your age? Because they like the every 3 hours. They got that down. Whereas the 2-year-old is like, next adventure, you know? So it depends on age, but do not put that upon somebody. When you're not too old, go ahead and adopt. That's a whole life decision.
Yeah, it's a personal decision that you have to make for yourself.